Ladies and gentlemen, it is your high guy, your fly guy, the truth from the booth, B.I. Double, bringing you this week's edition of Throwdown. And with only 1 week left before we make our way to Uprising Survival, everybody trying to get on their winning ways. And we are starting things off with a matchup of two of our strongest competitors, a multi-time world champion in Steve Taylor, taking on a former hybrid champion, Blue English himself, Hunter Clark Weaver. Everybody at this point jockeying for position, trying to be brought in for somebody's survival team. We see if any of the men and women featured on today's episode will make it. Although at this point, to be fair, we don't know who has uprising survival teams. So there's that. Mr. HCW himself in the ring, waiting on the entrance of the multi-time world champion, the leader of the triple threat. Steve Taylor is in the building. Steve amped up for this one like usual. Hunter Clark Weaver, Steve Taylor, one-on-one, and Throwdown is live. Steve immediately over that shoulder, snaps off that DDT, plants Weaver face first. Working on that elevated triangle. Steve moving from body part to body part early, using the quickness. Weaver sweeps the leg. Drops that elbow right across the chest of Steve Taylor. Holding on to that front face lock, trying to wear Steve down, releases, sends him off the ropes. And a big boot drops Taylor. Steve, though, able to answer back. Jawbreaker goes for the clothesline, gets caught with that deep arm drag. Steve gonna have to stick and move, use some of that high impact offense. Hunter Clark Weaver is gonna have a strength advantage as well as a technical advantage. He flies in the air with that tornado DDT. Now trying to rip at the eyes of Steve. Sometimes you gotta fight dirty with dirty. Steve answers back with that beautiful vertical suplex. Now going up top, loves that diving elbow. And there it is, right to the heart of Weaver. Stomping away, Steve measuring the opponent, drive-by knee. Steve doing exactly what I said with that stick and move offense, but he's caught with an up kick. Steve able to recover though, puts him up on that second rope. Elevates and drops Weaver with that backbreaker. Weaver with a jawbreaker of his own, payback from earlier. European uppercut absolutely levels Steve. Weaver shoots the half, forearm to the face. Taylor able to kick out at 2 there. Steve to his feet, going for the suplex, blocked. Punch to the gut, staggers him. Back in the corner, could be looking for that backbreaker again. This time instead goes all the way up top. And a huge avalanche belly to back suplex. Steve now shoots the half into the cover. Referee perfect positioning there. Weaver able to kick out at 2. Taylor to the second. Waits for Weaver to get back to his feet. Blue English able to sidestep there. Steve sends him right back into the corner. Clothesline to the back of the neck. Steve has not worked on any one body part in this match. He's mixing it up, keeping Weaver guessing here. As he splits the uprights and stomps the boot right through the guts. Setting him up on the shoulders for a Jersey turnpike. Weaver able to arm drag out, create some separation. There's the bow. Big forearm right to the face, follows it with a second. Extra momentum out of the corner. One more. Running Bulldog plants Steve on that center shield. Another big elbow drop to the chest. Steve, though, able to use that leg strength, trying to get things back on his side. Play into the crowd a bit as the boos rain down on Steve Taylor. Weaver rolls out of the way, goes for that big Polish hammer. Steve ducks, gets caught with a kick, arm drags for separation. Weaver with the gut punch now. Steve answers back with one of his own. Into a sudden death. Center of the ring. Back press, leg hooked. And that is all she wrote. In one of the prettiest sudden deaths I've ever seen. It's that nasty European uppercut from earlier in the match. Steve was dead weight there. Kicking out on pure instinct. That high angle belly to back suplex. Avalanche style. Was the beginning of the end for Weaver. You got to think that could have been 3 if the referee was in better position. Steve would follow that up with a Jersey turnpike. And a absolutely stunning sudden death would end the match. Fans on their feet. Boo the man all you want. When that move gets hit, you come to your toes. Seen him hit it from multiple positions. That one after a back and forth exchange. Steve looking ready to end this season strong. As we go from that match into a match in the tag team division. And speaking of Steve Taylor, the other members of the triple threat, All Day, Alex Davis, and Fergal Flynn, will be taking on the original Grove Street Goons, Big Money, Matt Lewis, and Star Trill. Tag teams have been jockeying for position as of late. It looks like it's going to be the Hollywood Heroes getting the next shot when everybody wants to leave a lasting impression before the season ends. These two teams have gone to war throughout Season 2. We look to see which one of them come out on top in this matchup. Will it be the Goons? Or will it be the Triple Threat? We find out in this upcoming tag team matchup. See right there, that's where the feed should have caught up with my voice. But instead, I'm stuck sitting here in silence because we are using a Ring of Honor 2008 iPay-per-view feed. It's okay. One of these days we'll get it right. One of these days I'll get audio cues to talk longer. Who knows? Our production level isn't the best, guys. It's all about in-ring action and the voice of HCW. We get ready for tag team action. The tag team of the year from Season 1, the Grove Street Goons. Star Trill on your left, Big Money Matt Lewis on your right. Started off on their own, now the group has grown, including your now two-time World Heavyweight Champion Showtime and a former World Champion, former Ultra-Violent Champion, Big D. They've put together a hell of a squad. Can they put together a victory here on Throwdown? Fists raised in unison for the Goons. We await the entrance of the Triple Threat. Alex Davis on your left, the speed of the team. Big Fergal Flynn on your right, all power. Fergal Flynn, a former Ultra-Violent Champion from Season 1. Alex Davis has not had the same success since we have gone televised, but he has won multiple titles before that. Still looking for that breakout moment. And Big Money not impressed with the Triple Threat. As we look to see who's going to start this match off. Looks like it's going to be Star Trill starting it off with All Day Alex Davis. The bell rings. This tag matchup is live. Alley-oop bomb right off the bat for Trill. Close to the ropes, turned it into a stun gun. Now looking to pop that elbow out of socket. Wrong side of town for Trill. Gets dropped, but problematic because he falls right onto the sternum of Alex Davis. Fergal Flynn not playing those games here tonight. Davis is sent off the ropes and eats a big clothesline from Trill. Answers back with that jawbreaker, trying to create a little space. Knee to the gut. Couple of stomps. Gonna get a quick tag here. Big Fergal Flynn tagged into the matchup. Alex Davis, one last backbreaker. More of a neck breaker. Perfect tag work from the triple threat. Flynn goes right into that Cobra clutch. Fergal Flynn slides out the back, double ankle pick, tags in Big Money. Right hand distracts Flynn. Lewis has him, sends him off those ropes. Flying single leg drop kick. I say it every time I see him. Big Money, one of the most improved wrestlers on the roster. He eats that short arm shoulder tackle, trying to prove me wrong. Fergal pulls him up. Choke slam with both hands. Now Flynn climbing. And Trill with the same cheap shot. Payback. Fergal Flynn looking to grind the life out of Big Money. Just tosses him into the ropes. Ref's not looking. Good old-fashioned punch to the dick. Lewis up. As I was saying earlier, Lewis, one of the most improved wrestlers on the roster. Season 1 wasn't much of nothing. Couple of right hands, effective right hands, brought them 2 World Tag Team title reigns. He has greatly improved his in-ring ability, but in-ring ability means nothing when you get punched in the nether regions. Back there, jawbreaker creates the space. Dez press, raining those rights. The former boxer and Money team member, ready to throw hands here tonight. There's Flynn in the corner looking for some tag work here from the Goons. Whipped off the ropes, double shoulder tackle. Great tag work as Trill goes for the cover. Big Money knocks Alex Davis off the ropes. Referee trying to get Matt out of the match. Trill now working on the neck of Fergal, but he's able to roll through the same direction as the pressure. Trill got to slow that big man down. Don't let him get rolling. Trill up to the second rope now. Goes for the diving forearm. Flynn out of the way. Sidesteps the forearm to the spine there. Stuffs the takedown. Clubbing blow to the back. Trill with the reversal in the corner. Again, another block of the strike. Trill sent into the corner. We have seen this before. It's the triple threat gonna stomp the life out of Star Trill. She's putting the boots to him. Now Alex Davis with that slingshot drop kick. Alex Davis shoots the half back press, hooks the leg. Trill able to kick out at one as the other 2 members of the team's in to break it up if necessary. Alex Davis, the most athletic man in the ring, springboards in with that cheater knee strike. You see that steel knee brace caught Trill right in the side of the head. Sent him to the corner. Trill able to fight back. Reversal out of the front face lock into the Russian leg sweep. Trill now setting up that big T-bone power slam. Up and over. Hooks the leg. Alex Davis pops that shoulder at 2.5. Trill better use those custom Trill 2s to tag out here. Alex Davis sends him into the corner. Jamming those shoulders right into the gut. Going for a Boston knee party. Trill able to sidestep, but gets caught again. Alex Davis now taking a page out of Trill's book with that tornado DDT. Pulls him up to his feet. Send to that corner one more time. Not looking good. Elevated Boston knee party. Into the cover. Big Money able to slide through for the breakup. It's a face buster from Flynn. And both boots to the guts of Trill. Another double choke slam. Pulls Star Trill back to his feet. Sends him back into the corner. Triple threat have been cutting the ring in half. Right hand from Flynn. Sends him in. He'll be looking for a heart attack here. Shout out to the Hart Foundation with that one. But Alex Davis caught with that desperation short arm clothesline. Trill needs the tag out. Alex Davis pulls him back on his side of the ring. Sit out jawbreaker. Now looking to jam that knee right down into the apron. Another perfectly timed tag. Virgil Flynn brought back to this matchup, but eats the up kick. But Trill walked right into a face plant. And Flynn looking to follow it up with those big headbutts. Third one cracks the cranium. Pulls him to his feet. Send to the corner. Looking for that double team maneuver one more time. Trill able to fight out, but there's a fireman's carry. Big right hand to the gut. Virgil Flynn not done. Puts him back in the corner. There's a back elbow. Tosses Flynn up and over. Alex Davis ascends to that top rope. Diving knee right to the face. Shades of Makabe. Flynn there to break it up with that shoulder block, but Star Trill somehow able to kick out at 2. Elevates up with another knee drop, this one with the pad. And that neck snap was absolutely perfect. Boston knee party. Alex Davis taunts in the corner. Conversing with Virgil Flynn after the Boston knee party. Trill with the reversal sends him over the ropes. Perfect opportunity to tag. Walks into the gut. Big right hand. Another. A third right hand rocks Alex Davis. Still able to use that leg strength. Alex Davis setting up that big running knee strike. Caught him right in the forehead, into the cover. Flynn wobbled on the outside, not able to get in to break that up. Alex Davis now slingshots in with the leg drop. And Trill has been busted open off of that running knee strike. Now shades of the Macho Man there with a knee right to the spine. All of this done with that steel protective knee brace. I've called it the cheater knee for years. Falling fist drop there from Trill. Now Ooh, waits for him to get to his feet, looking for a Treliminator. Up and down with that power bomb. Alex Davis rolls that shoulder at 2.9. Star Trill did not see Flynn in the ring, and he eats that huge clubbing blow to the chest, giving Alex Davis time to recover. Davis back up, but he's caught by Trill. Goes for the knife edge chop, blocked. It's a knee to the gut. Spins out, holds on. Goes for the neck breaker. Trill able to reverse, ducks under. Another big clothesline from Trill, but it's taken a lot out of him. As you see, he falls into the cover. Alex Davis again able to kick out at 2. The resiliency on this kid is amazing. Trill looked like he was going for that power slam again. Davis over the shoulders into the neck breaker. Trill, though, pulls him back, short arm shoulder tackle. Trill finally tagging out of this matchup. Give him a chance to wipe some of that blood off the forehead. Big money in for the cover. Too much time. Trill looking for an electric chair drop. Flynn fights out with the right hands. Forearm stiff shot. Going for a cutter. I wonder if Steve Taylor makes $20 when one of his guys goes for a cutter. Big money sent into the corner. Fireman's carry out. Trill wobbled. Tyrion DDT. Set up for that big knockout right from Lewis. Shoots the half, hooks the leg. Alex Davis somehow still in this matchup. Off the neck breaker. Alex Davis feeling it, but I feel he needs the tag out of this match. He's taking a lot of damage. Trying to prove a point. Sends him into that opposite corner. Irish whip reversal. Gets the knee up. Now off the second rope with that missile drop kick. Likes that big forearm to follow. Right to the side of the face. Running hip attack in the corner. Wasting no time. Pulls him back up. But big money sends him into the corner. Reversal from Alex Davis. Sends him out. Another Macho Man knee to the spine. Pulls him back up. Sent into the triple threat corner one more time. Tag work coming. Elevated Boston knee party. Into the cover. And the triple threat victorious in our first 2 matches here on Throwdown. And what a tag match that was. And what a right hand from Big Money there. There you see the triple threat stomping the life out of Star Trill. Follow it up with that drop kick to the jaw. One boot to the jaw, one boot to the guts. Star Trill would remain resilient throughout this matchup, including able to hit that big T-bone power slam. But right there, elevated Boston knee party. Alex Davis right there making sure Trill can't break it up. And the triple threat victorious in not only this tag match, but also our opening match. we move on from the tag team division into our third match of the evening, coincidentally a triple threat between three masked men in high-class wrestling Super Junior division, as Blanco Guerrero takes on Velocity and his former tag team partner North Star. All the Super Juniors as well as everybody else jockeying for position here. Everybody was hoping that they'd have a better shot at the Super Junior World Cup, but it would be won by Zero. Now holds that brand new Super Junior title. Interesting to see what role Blanco Guerrero will play in this match, knowing he's in there with two former tag team partners who are going to be just convinced they need to beat the hell out of each other. Will Blanco be able to take advantage of the situation? As we await this matchup. Velocity looking very serious here tonight. No fast ring entrance, no theatrics. The X Factor is in the building. We await his opponents in this matchup. First, Blanco Guerrero making his way through the crowd, a man of the people. The longest tenured of these three men. And North Star, the last man out. North Star more serious than most weeks. He is still not forgiving Velocity for turning his back on him. Velocity, Blanco, Guerrero, and North Star triple threat Super Junior match is live. Looks like the two men in white gonna look for some tag action with that double side effect. Going for that Tyrion DDT, but Velocity blocks it with that knee into a crucifix driver. North Star right there waiting. Up on the shoulders, floats over for the Rana, but Velocity with a beautiful reversal. Velocity looking to take advantage now, sends Blanco right into the corner, catches him on the rebound with the dragon screw. Velocity wasting little time, Tiger Bomb. North Star forced to roll to the outside to recover here. Blanco able to take advantage. Arm wringer. Beautiful escape there from Velocity. And a nasty forearm staggers Blanco into the corner. Eating those strikes. Going for a sit-out bomb, but North Star in. Drop kick to the back. Saito suplex. Blanco right there waiting. Lays him out with that neck breaker. Velocity up and down with the Meteora. Back elbow from North Star. A drop kick to the knee is going to put a stop to that momentum for at least a moment. There's a snap suplex. North Star last man on his feet. Falls into the cover and hooks the leg. Quick 1 count. Blanco back to his feet. Back into this ring. Drops that axe handle right across the face. North Star did not see it coming as he was setting up that figure 4 neck lock. Blanco, big arm drag. Now it turns his attention to North Star. Floats over into that tilt-a-whirl DDT. Some high-class lucha on our hands tonight. Rolling neck snap. Blanco now stalking his prey, goes for the lion salt. North Star out of the way, but it looked like they collided heads. Velocity back in now. Another crucifix driver. That is his go-to move. Pops up, thinking Rana. Plants him on that rope. Elevates with the knee. Now turns his attention to his former tag team partner, Tilt-A-Whirl Rana. Dropping the elbow on the knee of Blanco. To the outside. Looks like he's going to wait for Blanco to get back to his feet. Springboard Rana from Velocity. Falls into that cover. Knee to the spine. It's like he had eyes in the back of his head. He felt North Star coming in. North Star stuffs that takedown into a DDT. North Star looking to pick his spot. Waits for Blanco to get up. And there's that falling star. Not going for the cover here. It looked like Blanco was rocked off that falling star. North Star over the shoulders. Looks like he was thinking Saito suplex again. Blanco able to escape out of that figure 4 neck lock. And a diving Meteora. Went for another one. Caught with an arm drag from North Star there. Super kick. Dodge. Does not dodge the second. Into the cover. Blanco almost picking up the victory. Velocity slides out of the way of the kick. Blanco slides out of the way of the elbow. Right into a whiteout. Cover. Back press. Leg hooked. And North Star barely in there in time. Blanco spikes him with that tilt-a-whirl DDT. And Blanco is on fire right now. Tyrion DDT. There's a clothesline. One more. Off the ropes. Leg lariat. But Velocity right there with that soccer-style kick to the ribs. Looking to steal one. North Star able to kick out at 2.5. Velocity picked his spot. Floats over into that Frankensteiner. This time it works into the cover. Velocity out at 2.5. Sends Velocity over that top rope. That's not where you want to be. Sunset bomb to the floor. North Star looking to brag about what just happened. Blanco right there. Whiteout. Velocity taken out of this matchup into the cover. And he somehow recovered in time to break that up at 2.5. I do not know how he is standing as Blanco steps through, putting all the pressure on that submission hold. I've never seen him use that move. Blanco Guerrero picks up the victory. There you see that falling star. Velocity dodged the first, did not see the second coming. Thought it was over there. Velocity would find a way to kick out, but would walk into a whiteout brainbuster. North Star almost had it with that Rey Mysterio-like Frankensteiner. Back and forth, back and forth. Right here, something I've never seen. Trips the legs, looks like he's going sharpshooter. Instead, pulls him down into a triangle with nowhere for the legs or the arm to go. And Velocity tapping out to a submission hold I have never seen. Blanco Guerrero continuing to elevate his game here in High Class Wrestling. As we get set for our next matchup. This time we are moving to the women's division as former champion and extremely pissed off lady Casey Myers goes one-on-one with newcomer Sonya Breeze. Breeze has had one match so far here in Season 2. Hoping that this could be the breakout opportunity she needs. But you're going in the ring with one of the best women on the roster. Someone who held that women's championship proudly. And someone who is very pissed off that she lost it. I don't want to say on a technicality, but in a ladder match, you think of how many times people fall off that ladder and they get back up. Casey fell, landed wrong, knocked herself out. Liz won that title back in that first ever ladder match in less than 3 minutes. All because Casey landed a little wrong, was legitimately knocked unconscious, was not able to get her way up that ladder. So now we see if Sonya Breeze can stand up against an extremely pissed off former champion. As Breeze makes her way down to the ring. Fans on their feet. As I said, it's only her second televised match. But she has been running the house shows and fans falling in love with Sonya Breeze. But Casey Myers, the Psycho Princess, making her way down to the ring. Sonya Breeze, Casey Myers, women's division match. The bell rings and we get it started. An immediately spinning back fist. Breeze answers back with that snap suplex. Now looking to work on that arm here. Myers on the way up with that arm drag, creates the space. Front face lock, holds Breeze. Big knee lift right to the forehead. South the ropes now. Hip toss. Myers with a mean streak a mile wide. They look to see if it gets any worse here. Breeze going for the driver. Myers over the shoulder, but Breeze answers back with that fireman's carry. Myers with one of her own. There's that takedown. Breeze into that elevated dragon sleeper. Myers able to snapmare out though. He sweeps the leg. These two going back and forth early. Stomp right to the gut. Puts Casey up top. What's she thinking here? Follows her up right to the second. High elevation on the superplex. Breeze now shoots the half into a cover, looking to steal one. Casey could be letting her emotions get the best of her, on top of taking Breeze lightly, and that big right hand takes Breeze off her feet. We have seen this before. She stalks her opponent into those headbutts. Pulls her up, drop kick right in between the shoulder blades. A stomp to the face for good measure. Breeze, though, able to double leg. Trying to get some momentum back on her side. Climbs to the top rope. Waits for Myers to get back to her feet. Going for that missile drop kick. Myers says, no, ma'am. Myers, a little overzealous, got caught with that rising knee. And Sonya now with a suplex. Looking to get things back on her side again. Into the cover, leg hooked. And Myers out at one. There's that drop kick again. Stretching out the arm. One more stomp to that shoulder. Casey Myers taking a breather. Comes back in just in time to get the back of her knee kicked out. Myers not having it. Sends Sonya into the corner. Gets caught with a DDT. Gotta think Myers has other things on her mind right now because Sonya has been getting the best of her at every turn. Myers able to kick out at 2. Going for that third drop kick. Myers saw it coming. Arm drag from Breeze, looking to get things back on her side again. Hammerlock into the body slam. Sonya looking for something big. Pulls Casey away from those ropes, falls into the cover. Casey able to kick out at 2.5. And a big kick from Sonya to follow up. There's that drop kick, and again, Casey sidesteps, rolls over the shoulders with that neck breaker. Drops the elbow one more time. Fall away slam from the former women's champion. Now into those headbutts. Looking to pull Sonya away from those ropes, and she is not done. Looking to make it 7 headbutts in a row. Now Myers thinking Psycho Driver. Double underhook into the face buster. Hooks the leg. And Casey Myers picks up the victory, but nowhere near as easy as she thought it would be. As Breeze would bring the fight. Starting things off with that big superplex. She would stuff Casey's takedowns. Reversal after reversal. Big moves. Sonya looking great here in this matchup. And Beast is in the building. Hello, Beast. Right here, the Say Breeze. Thought she was going to pick up the victory, but Casey would be able to kick out at 2.5. But after 7 headbutts in a row, she would get caught with a Psycho Driver. We are about done with Season 2, so that would not be possible. Casey Myers celebrates this victory. Not the redemption she wanted, but at least she's back on a winning path. As we get set for our co-main event of the evening, it's gonna be Ricky Shea versus Wizard. Wizard has come out and challenged Victor Black for that hybrid championship. Victor Black in turn has beaten Wizard and then is throwing the rest of the Fallen at him. Ricky Shea looking to hurt Wizard in this matchup. You know he's been given marching orders most likely to try to break that arm. And if anyone can do it, we know it is Ricky Shea, arguably the most dangerous man in the history of high-class wrestling. He has broken more bones, taken more people out than anyone. And I'm sure he's been told to do the same thing to Wizard here tonight. And we will find out what's going to happen as our co-main event is on our hands next. And that shirt says it all. Ricky's been breaking arms for well over a decade. Ricky looks ready for war. The former world heavyweight champion making his way down to the ring has to contend with Ricky Shea here. I'm sure Victor Black is waiting in the wings, and he's also been stalked the last week and a half by another man in the skull mask. The Skull Gang making yet another appearance in HCW television. Wizard fighting a battle on three fronts here. Can he focus and get the job done against Ricky Shea? Ricky Shea versus Wizard. It's 2005 HCW all over again. As Wizard goes for that snap suplex right out of the blocks, and there is the man in the mask who's been stalking Wizard. Ricky hits that jawbreaker looking for the slam. Wizard able to go over the shoulders into the neck breaker. Big kick to the back. After that flurry of strikes, Wizard with a jawbreaker and a Wizard kick takes Ricky Shea off his feet. Ricky responds with a rising knee. Skull Gang on the outside, loving every second of it. That axe handle off the top rope. Ricky, little respect for the legend. Wizard, though, standing switch, kicks out the knee. There's a standing switch from Ricky, clubbing blow to the back. German suplex. Wizard dropped right on the back of his neck. Ricky will be looking to damage that arm. He's stomping away at the left hand of Wizard. Falls into a cover. Wizard has to be in excruciating pain already. Now right back to that left arm, this time the elbow. Sends Wizard over that top rope, shoulder block, puts him on the floor. Ricky looking to follow it up. Flying clothesline off the apron. Wizard cannot get his head in the game right now. And our world champion deciding to join the Twitter, knowing he has a big main event to prepare for. He's actually been doing that. Referee still counting away here. Wizard breaks that count at 8. Forearm from Wizard. Make it 2. Ducks the clothesline. Overhand kick immediately snapped right to the face. And the spinning Wizard kick. Wizard now getting some payback, stomping at the joints of Ricky Shea. Right back to that left knee. Wizard setting up a cyclone here. Back elbow, Ricky has seen it a million times. Pulls him into the center. There's a gut buster from Ricky. And a big kick to the chest keeps Wizard down. Ricky now stomping on that right arm. This is not what you want. Ricky Shea grabbing a hold of your arm and stomps the left shoulder. He's worked on the hand, elbow, and shoulder of that arm. Rolls through with the Ricky Shea device. Will Wizard tap? Wizard forced to tap out. Ricky had a job to do and he completed it to perfection. You see, he was working on those arms this whole match. He would find a way to kick out of the Wizard kick, and right here, dodge that cyclone. But after stomping away at those arms the entire match, Ricky would roll through with the Ricky Shea device. And once he straightens that arm, there is nowhere for you to go. The most dangerous man on the roster picks up another victory. As we get set for our main event, champion versus champion, the ultra-violent champion, the Iceman Lance Walker, going one-on-one with World Heavyweight Champion Showtime. These two men have met before. Showtime got the better of it, 2 matches to 1. Showtime also the first man in years to be able to say he beat Bake, Iceman, and Wizard in the same year. The last man to be able to claim that was Victor Black in 2010 or 2011. Oh, now he admits it's a loaded boot. I knew it. Valerian steel boot. Iceman looking to pick up the victory. Showtime looking to continue his march of dominance through Season 2. Showtime also the only man to claim to be a 3-time champion in 2 separate seasons in 2 separate divisions. But Iceman been with us a long time, held every single title there is outside of Super Junior because he was never that small. If it was available to his weight class, he has held it and held it multiple times. And the Ultra Violence Reunion Tour continues. And it's going to have to make a trip on Grove Street. Iceman ready for battle here against the world champion. That gorilla position tweet from Showtime. And the World Heavyweight Champion amped up for this one. Belt displayed proudly. 3-time World Heavyweight Champion, 3-time Super Junior Champion, the undisputed MVP of Season 2. The bell rings and a champion versus champion main event is live. Iceman starting it off with that European uppercut. Iceman had a hand in training Showtime, but has the student surpassed the teacher? That back elbow to the jaw says otherwise, but we find out in this match. Iceman drops all that weight across the right arm. And some stomps to keep Showtime down. Only pulls him up when he wants him up. Vertical suplex hangs those legs in the corner. Elevator elbow drop. Showtime to the outside, slides back in. Big right hand. Pulls him in, up. Thinking Russian leg sweep, instead goes forward with the stroke. Now dropping the weight on the left shoulder joint of Iceman. And an axe kick. Something we've seen him use in every match recently, but it's just been added to the moveset. Showtime on the outside. Corkscrew plancha. Outside in. Now big stomp right to the jaw of the ultraviolet champion. And a punch to the dick. Showtime's going to argue that that was to the gut. Iceman using that leg strength back to his feet. Showtime will have the speed advantage, but he is caught with an American leg sweep. Showtime again taking a breather on the outside. Gets caught on the way in, this time with the right hand. Iceman puts him in the corner, goes for a chop block. Showtime able to jump over and drop him with the Wizard Special 2.0. Rolling senton off the second rope. Showtime still using his quickness as he needs to in this matchup. And that's not where you want to be. Sunset bomb to the floor. Iceman back up. He is not the ultra-violent champion for no reason. Again, leg drop across the right arm. Referees counting it down. Showtime able to stuff that takedown. Ref count at 5 now. Now it's 6. This one could end in a double count out. The champ breaks the count at 8. And a backflip for good measure. And then breaks the count. Does not want this one to end this way. Should not have ran outside. Half and half suplex on the one part of the floor that isn't covered. Caught him right on the concrete. Now that stump puller. Showtime trying to keep the blood flowing in that leg. Big right hand turns Iceman around. Back elbow from the ultraviolet champion. And there's that chop block. Showtime had enough. Rolls back in the ring. Fighting on the floor against the ultraviolet champion. Not the best idea. Iceman fights out of the corner. Big boot. Another chop block. Trying to take that loaded boot out of the picture. Iceman feeling it here tonight. Thinking about a Lance revolution. Will he? Oh, overhead kick from the champion. And a rake of the eyes. Starting to taunt, yelling in the face of Iceman. He was not having it. Stomping away on the champion, looking for an icebreaker. That's Showtime up. Drops him in the center of the ring. Back press, hooks the leg. And Iceman has pinned the world champion. After fighting on the outside, beginning of the end being the half and half on the floor. He would catch the champion with a Lance Revolution and an icebreaker right on that center shield. We all know that Bake is going to the main event, a smokeout, but you gotta think that this does good things for the future of Iceman. As he stands tall in this champion versus champion matchup. And that is gonna be it for us here at Throwdown. So before we leave, I must say next week is going to be a little weird. We had some issues with the arenas. There will be no Mayhem on Monday. We are doing back-to-back Mayhem and Throwdown. So Mayhem will go live on Wednesday. Throwdown will stay on Thursday. And then next Saturday, we are going live with the Uprising Survival pay-per-view. The last pay-per-view before our season finale. So, for all the boys and girls in the back, everybody watching around the world and in this arena here tonight for our World Champion Showtime, but most importantly, our ultra-violent champion, Iceman. I have been your high guy. Yes, indeed, your fly guy. The truth from the booth, B.I. Double, signing off. And remember, we'll see you on Wednesday for Mayhem.